All right, this is going to be a fun video, as they all are, I think. You can see my train layout doesn't look like a train layout right now. It's currently inhabited by 4 chicks that I picked up for another project. And so I have to do something. Kaya's doing. So I have to do something with them so that I get started on this layout. It's going to be, you saw that I had the track layout started. I had a track down. That was just experimental. I pulled that all up, and now I pretty well have in my mind what I'm going to do. Definitely a challenge to my abilities as a model railroader. So let's get at it. I'm making a radius for sort of a helix. It's not really a helix, but it is going to go loop around once or twice, but there's going to be multiple changes. I'm probably going to get in so much trouble just trying to even do this, but I'm just excited to try it. So I'm going with a 20, I guess called a 22-inch radius. I'm not sure where the radius starts, if it's very outside of the table or if it's the center. I think it's the center of the track. But my layout is 4 feet wide, so I'm going to make the outside of my helix roadbed 23 inches. And all I've done is taken a straight edge, I've drilled a hole, put it there, and I measured down to this point. This is just a stair guide that I screwed on there, 23 inches. So it should be a nice arc. Okay. Hey, it came right back to the same spot. Same spot. Now I'm going to measure in, because I'm going to make this 3 inches wide. Change of plans already. I'm going with 4 inches just to have room. Okay, so now I'll just move my stair guide up to there. Okay, I'm going to push it. I'm not good at following the lines, I guess. Okay, so that represents the outside diameter. Ended up with, outside to outside is 46, inside is 38. That's what I'm going with. So when it's over on the layout, I'll have to cut the table here so I can get inside. It seems all the videos I've seen show breaking it into quarters. So I guess I'm going to do that. Take my stair guide off. That's all that is. It just tightens onto this, and then you can move it up and down as desired. So at this point was the center. To quarter it, I'm just going to take draw a line. So we know that will be a cut, and this will be a cut. And now I'll take another square. That's good. So we'll cut it there. Okay. That should create 4 sections. I'm going to measure and just make sure we're good. 32 and 11. 32 and 11. 2 that are good, or that are the same as each other. 32 and 11. 32 and 11. Perfect. So we got 4 sections. And here we go. That's good. That has some play both sides. So that the track will come in here. It will rise up to a point there. And then it gets really interesting. There's going to be the same thing over in this corner as well as this corner. It's going to be 3 of those. My intent is to have, it's going to be 3 separate tracks. And so there'll be one that's starting here. I'll have a control station here for the, it's not going to, it'll just be DC, not DCC. I ain't smart enough for that yet. And I'm kind of excited about doing this, having 3 separate tracks and making it sort of mysterious as to where are the tracks going. Because these, once I get, my intent is to have on the background 6 layers high of track. And they're going to come in and go out at various different locations. This will be closed in to look like a mountain, 3 separate mountains. That's my goal. And it's not going to take me just 5 minutes to do this, is it? Okay, so that's the start. I got that. Going to use, I'll use all flex track as much as I can to get a really nice sweep all the way around there. So I guess I'll mark out some more of these, and then I can lay out things to get a feel for it. Now I'm going to make a quarter radius. There we go. Before I do any more layout, I need to round this corner because I'm losing a lot of turn radius for my track. So this is just a scrap piece of Luan. I'll make a mark and put a brace under that. And then secure that. And then we'll be ready to go. There, I just did a real simple triangle in there. And I'll screw that down nice and smooth. All right, that'll really help that radius coming around. So I'll screw that down. I'm going to paint that as well. Well, this is kind of really rough, probably not even close exactly, approximately. I'm still cutting more radius pieces. I need a lot of them because some of them are going to curl up on all 3 stations, 3 areas. Then I've got to cut out a hole, as you all know, to get in to access 1, 2, 3 holes. There's going to be 3 DC tracks on this layout. The initial one will be right here. I'm going to build a control box right here, so I'll have all 3 controllers right here so I can see everything that's going on. As these get taller, I'll be closing them in, some of them. Some will be open, exposed, to look like a mountain. 3 mountains, actually. So the first layer, the first level of track is probably realistically going to look more like that. It's going to come, it'll be down on ground level under the mountain. I'll come out there, head this way, and I'm anticipating coming around this loop and just coming back. I think I may take it up 1 round and then bring it back down to connect. And then the second layer will be just that much higher, doing kind of the same thing. Still putting it together in my mind. 3-dimensional is a little bit harder to picture all that's going to be happening. There's going to be my goal is to have 6 levels of train track going up here, and they'll graduate back to the wall as we go. And some of them will be exposed, some will be in tunnels so that they won't pop out until somewhere. This is like I don't know, it might be a lifelong venture for me. I've already got, I don't know, an hour into just cutting out these few radius pieces, and I need a lot more. So I did learn a few tricks to make it a little quicker. Well, so it's another day. It's an amazing day. Tommy, thank you so much, sent me a care package of stuff for my train set, train layout. Train set sounds like a kid thing. Train layout. Anyway, let's set it over here, set the box over here, and I'll do a close-up look and see what I got. This particular layout that I want to do is going to take a ton of track. So he had emailed me the other day and asked if I could use any track as well as some other things. I am so thankful for what he did. Well, where to start? Track. Oh. This is Bachmann Easy Track. Straight track with the one that plugs in the power pack and the train setter on it. More straight track, curved track, more curved track. Let me move this. He also sent 2 power packs complete so that I can plug into these. And I already had some easy track from the 2 trains that I bought, 2 train sets. So I have that, all of this, and I had ordered a crisscross. I don't know if I'll use that, but so now what I'm thinking, thanks to Tommy, is I had mentioned I wanted to do 3 separate train sets, all DC. So now I have the power pack, 2 power packs. Excuse me. I really needed these, so this is great. I have a 3rd one, so I'm all set for 3 power for 3 tracks. I'm going to put this one together in the first layout of everything. So I think we ought to get going on it. Now I have all of the track organized, ready to go. This was my track that I had. This is what Tommy just sent me. This is for 18-inch radius. This is for 22-inch radius. So you can see the difference there. That means, I'm pretty sure, so this will be a bigger radius. The trains would be less likely to derail on these. These are going to be tighter. And that does stand to reason because I had had troubles on my other layout with this degree. But one thing, probably more than one thing. So this is a 44-inch, probably 44-inch would work perfectly on this. I'm thinking it's going to. It'll be perfect for the outside loop. I'm going to do, with the Easy Track, the 2nd row in. So I want a smaller radius anyway. So I'm not going to excuse me, drill any holes or anything for mounting the track that will have the power supply. I want it somewhere in here. I want all 3 tracks somewhere in here. so that I can use the controls from one vantage point. So I'm going to start, I want to lay this all out before I cut the big holes in the table. So I'm going to start, I believe, I'm going to put them both together, see what they look like as a 3/4 circle. So let's get to it. Easy track. Are you kidding me? That fits exactly the, the cutout that I made. Okay. Simple things for simple minds. I love it. Okay. So this particular layout or track is probably going to go over on that one. Let's put these together. I check these all the time just to make sure that it's pretty easy to miss with these couplers. I had put this section together before, and I remember I had a problem with the coupler. So I just use pliers to move it around. Works great. Wow. That just fits in there perfectly, perfectly. I think I'm going to put one section of straight here. Nope. These are really fussy couplers. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm going to leave this one here just for illustration, I think. I don't want that part. That's pretty much heading exactly as I want, because I need to be out from the wall quite a bit in order to get 6 train levels up there. I don't know if that's crazy, but that's what I'd like to try to do. Kaya has the zoomies over there. Okay. So there's a color difference here. I may have to deal with that in ballasting or something. I'll figure that out. Oh, Kaya. That's heading right where I want it. She'll go through 10 minutes of that, and then she'll need a nap. I will be quite amazed if it all fits together when we come around to make the final joint. The easy track is definitely easy. So I need to be inside of this loop. So I need to target this area and target this area to complete it. I think it's going to be another straight section here. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. Okay. The thing about easy track versus flex track is you're constrained to fit what it's got to fit. Because you can't bend this track. I had to reconfigure these just a little bit to bring it back into line. It's getting to be a bit of a reach over there, so I will be, of course, cutting out that center, but I want to make sure where I want to cut it out. So I'm going to put 3 of these together for over here, just because of the reach. Yeah, it's a little shorter than what I like. Hopefully there's enough give in the track to make it adapt. All right, I'll just check all the way around the track, see what it looks like. Make sure everything's connected well. It's all joined. Everything, I checked everything. It's all good and smooth all the way around. I have enough track left over to do a loop. So I'm not going to do it in this video, but I'm going to break it here, and this will connect into that, loop around, and it will start the first layer of a helix going up, and then this will connect back into here, up. I haven't calculated it yet. I think about 4 inches. And it will come here and it'll start a downward spiral coming right back to here. That's going to be cool. That'll complete the first track of 3. You know what? I think we need some trains on here to try this out and see if there's good connectivity all the way around. So here's the power pack. The power supply and the connector to the track. Pretty simple. I will be drilling through and burying this wire so it won't be seen. It just plugs in there. There's 2 places to plug in here and they're pretty well marked. To track. This is to track. Plug in. Straighten out this cord. And then this one, the other one goes in there. Pretty easy. Just turn the dial and smile. So it'll be nice to have a control box here. That might be the next thing after this test run. Okay. I'm going to plug into a power source. Red light, go. No, wait a minute. Green light, go. I put on 1 loco and 4 rolling stock. The passenger cars, probably my favorite cars. I don't know why. They have their own couplers. These are KD on the loco. So it's a little hard to hook them up to here, but these hook really well. I think it's time to send this baby around. See if we have connectivity all the way around. You ready? So far, so good. One complete revolution. I like it. Just one more thing. What if we had 2 trains on here? Thanks for watching. Definitely will be more videos coming out on this, as well as on the other layout. I have 2 layouts for those of you who are new, and I'll be working on those, doing landscaping and so on. This is great. Oh, I'm such a kid. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Come on. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.